The air in the Columbus apartment was thick with the scent of old books and stale coffee. Harry, a man whose life had been confined to a wheelchair for the past decade, sat hunched over his chessboard, his brow furrowed in concentration. He was a man of routine, of quiet solitude, a world punctuated by the soft purrs of his beloved cat, Tommy. Tommy, a sleek black feline with eyes like polished emeralds, had been Harry's constant companion since he was a kitten. They understood each other in a way few humans could. Tommy knew Harry's routines, his moods, his unspoken needs. That day, a sudden wave of dizziness swept over Harry. He reached for his phone, his fingers trembling, but a sudden shift sent him tumbling out of his wheelchair, landing hard on the worn carpet. The world spun, his vision blurring. It was a microstroke, a silent thief stealing away his strength. Tommy, who had been dozing at Harry's feet, was instantly alert. The cat's eyes widened, and a low growl rumbled in his throat. Harry lay helpless, unable to move, a wave of panic rising in his chest. He vaguely remembered his last attempt to teach Tommy to use the speed dial on his phone. Had the cat learned anything? Tommy, driven by instinct and a deep, primal love, jumped onto the coffee table and onto the phone. He pressed his paw against the buttons with a surprising accuracy. The emergency number, the one Harry had repeatedly dialed for practice, glowed on the screen. The phone rang in the dispatcher's ear. All she heard was a frantic mewing, a desperate cry for help. She hung up, confused. It was clearly an animal, a prank perhaps. But something about the raw urgency in the cat's cries made her hesitate. She dialed the number back, only to be met with silence. Her intuition screaming, she immediately dispatched the police. Officer Jackson, arriving at the apartment, was met with an eerie silence. He pushed open the door and was met by the sight of Harry lying unconscious on the floor, his wheelchair overturned. The only other inhabitant was a sleek cat, its eyes fixed on the officer with an intensity that sent shivers down his spine. Harry woke up in the hospital, his body weak but his mind sharp. He learned of the incredible series of events from the doctor, who was just as amazed as he was. The police officer's report spoke of a cat who had, somehow, dialed the emergency number, a feat that seemed impossible, a miracle. Later, sitting in his wheelchair back in his apartment, Harry looked at Tommy, who was curled up on his lap, purring softly. "You saved me, Tommy," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. Tommy looked up at him with those emerald eyes, a knowing glint in them. He nuzzled against Harry's hand, a silent confirmation that their bond, forged in shared solitude and a deep, unspoken love,